going on, guys? Welcome to an altcoin update. For this week, I figured I'd just go with our usual 5 altcoins. So yeah, let's get straight to it. We have XRP on the daily time frame, guys, and right now we have this daily uptrend. The first point was marked back in March 15. Second point was marked back in May 8th. So more than a month, and this is still being respected. So good to see that. We have daily tested levels here. Again, multiple tests is great, but this is actually still in a downtrend. So this here is being suppressed. So we can actually move this apex to somewhere in this region here. So looks like it's at the end of the beginning of August. So there's still a bit of time. Again, this is apexes can break a little bit earlier, sometimes even later, but it's generally in this region here. Again, with this uptrend, we have trends testing the backside of this level. So again, guys, you guys have learned backside and frontside levels, so I'm gonna start marking those as well. And I mean, again, you could have had your basic swing lows here, right? You could have mark the bottom here, but obviously this didn't get filled, right? So this got filled, which still would have great entry to take some profits up here. But again, this was the greediest point. This was the backside level, so therefore volatile movement, big wicks, right? So anyway, that's XRP. Again, not much has changed on the daily time frame. The ladder is still into play. QNT. Nice. So QNT, this level just completely failed to hold. I mean, you could have marked the low of the swing low, but it's not looking too good here. We have the backside here testing this level over there, and again, the apex still remains the same, just like XRP at the beginning of August is where we may see it, or a little, maybe a week or two before that. It just depends. You just have to make sure and keep watch, find accumulation, and see what will happen. I just want to see on a bigger time frame. Yeah, it's getting really tight. So keep watching QNT. This will be really nice to see how it plays out. Matic, wow, crazy levels on the 4 hour. Looks like we charted a lot of lines on the 4 hour. So let's dig into there. As you can, overall, oh, nice, awesome. So we have actually perfect touch on this weekly time frame. It's a purple line. So if you guys don't know, my purple lines are weekly levels. So first point was marked 2021. Second point marked 2022, and yeah, literally a year later, guys, look, this is 2022 June, 2023 of June. Wow, crazy stuff. So literally a year later, it ended up testing the same level. So if you bought here, it just ended up testing the same weekly time frame. So let's because it's testing a weekly level now, let's start marking out some weekly downtrends. Okay, so very far from now, 2023, end of the year. Nothing to really worry about. Let's go back to the daily time frame and see what's going on. Okay, lots of noise here. Go to the 4 hour time frame. Nice. So I mean, I marked these apexes here, so as you guys can see, broke out of that apex. This apex here broke out, but it just ended up falling. So we actually may have to update this because it actually hard closed above it. So let's move it here. There we go. This is still into play here. Actually, no, it isn't valid now. So let's do more local. So even at this point, it gets respected here, right? So it gets respected, 2 days later, then gets respected again. That this apex breaks below the uptrend, and as I mentioned numerous times, when we break uptrend, when price breaks uptrend, we see pretty volatile movement down, and it just doesn't look so good because it falls to the next respective 4 hour time frame, is which you can see here. We had this 4 hour level that did somewhat get rejected, but it just broke right through it. Nice bounce here as well, but again, straight through it. So let's delete some of these lines. We can delete some of these lines, and let's work with more current data and clean up our chart now. All right, so Weekly time frame, insane bounce. Let's see how much percent that was. Wow, 24%. Oh nope, not right. This bounce, wow, just the bounce itself is 12%. So, you know, in this scenario, guys, is like when it tests the weekly time frame, you see much more significant bounces than, let's say, a 1 hour. Because again, the higher the time frame it is, the stronger. Just think about the stronger the move will be, the more volatile the move will be. All right, so on the 4 hour time frame, let's mark out some levels. Let's start out from this here, this peak here. Let's mark that downtrends here. Mark some more downtrends here. Okay, as you can see, nice breakouts. Again, forgot to mark this level. Okay. All right. Breakout here, nice breakouts, and then we evolve it. So then this second point was made June 9th, gets rejected a couple of days later. So now we evolve it. Okay, little apex here. I would actually wait for this hard close before we extend it. Just to off the fly, let's just mark some levels. We have the backside here, right? That also acts as the swing high. You could have marked it here, but the correct way is the backside of this level, right? And then we have the front side support, which is currently supporting the move on the 4 hour time frame. And yeah, we're just stuck in this range now, and it looks like it needs more time. It needs more relief. It needs longer accumulation. It's just way too early to tell. It just dropped significantly. How much was this entire drop? It was 42%, guys. So catching these points is what's the most important part of these flash dumps, is catching these wicks here. Playing these out or playing these levels after this has happened, it's sort of just, personally, I think it's just way too risky in my opinion, or just sort of just waste your time, because this was the move here. All right, this is all just fluff. This is just fillers, filler movements, setting itself up for a much bigger move. And as you guys can see, the apexes are not, again, till mid July, and if we go back here, again, end of July, beginning of August. So again, just like XRP, QNT, Matic is seeing the same thing. CHZ. So, man, this is off by like not even pennies. It's off by 1,000. What is this? I don't even know like a half of a cent, right? I don't know. But anyway, so let's go on the daily time frame. Here. So for CHG, guys, so again, these levels broke, guys, just because these were tested levels. And right, let's just declutter our chart. Perfect test of the daily time frame. What is this level back here? Yep. So this is the backside of this. So think about it, guys. This is the backside level of this whole peak. All right. So this bottom peak is the whole backside of this whole structure here. Again, it's the same theory. It's just on a bigger time frame. That's all it is. So perfect test there. It's finding accumulation. This downtrend is still into play. Nothing has hard close. Chile, man. There's a lot of room for Chiles too. Oh man, like I said, the bigger the dump, guys, the longer the accumulation period will be. So, I mean, we got the beginning of July, but personally, I think, this is gonna take a while for CHC to recover on this, and you better damn hope that CHC holds this daily support. Because if it doesn't, again, it's just going to extend accumulation even longer. So I wouldn't watch this like a hawk. I would say keep your eyes on it. Maybe if you can, accumulate on support. I mean, off the bat on the daily time frame, we got this over here, but it could retest here. We should make this dotted as well. Apex is at the beginning of July, so like a couple weeks, but you know, most likely test the swing low of the high. But again, you can play it, but there's still a lot of time for CHC. Finally, DGB, guys. So we had this apex, ended up not breaking because of Bitcoin. It fell, right? These are all tested levels, so you know, I had my doubts that it would. I had my doubts that that trend would not hold again, because these are tested levels, and the fact that it tested this level that pretty much brought up the whole trend, and it's hard closing below it is not good. And most likely it'll fall against this untested daily here, against this apex, and if that falls, we have the weekly apex, and that's pretty. This is essential here in this scenario, in this region here, very essential for DGB. Let's just zoom out. Yeah, that's guys, this is so key. So if you guys want to accumulate DGB, I would honestly set some buys. Personally, I would set some buys around here, and especially the weekly time frame if you can. Considering that this is, I think this is as far as I can go data wise. Yeah, 2018. So imagine if you're scooping up DGB at the same price it was 2020. Doesn't hurt. It's less than a cent. Less than a cent. You know, when this does move, when it does explode, returns will be crazy. So just keep that in mind, guys. Watch out for these levels. And yeah, that's the altcoin update. Hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions, drop a comment down below. See ya.